Greetings, Guardians. This is Olympus Alliance. Gold. Titan Potions. Sparks of Power. 3 resources that every player needs, and 3 resources that can completely transform the strength of your account over time. But what if I told you that one game mode can provide virtually unlimited amounts of all 3? Today we're revisiting one of the most important subjects in Hero Wars, Alliance. The dungeon. And more specifically, the path toward what players often call the infinite dungeon. A point where your titans become so efficient, so durable, and so powerful that you can continue progressing deeper and deeper into the dungeon without worrying about defeats or running out of momentum. If you're serious about long-term account growth, understanding the dungeon is absolutely essential, especially if you're a newer player or someone who started playing within the last 4 to 7 months. So Guardians, let's break it all down. First, let's quickly talk about what the dungeon actually is. The dungeon becomes available once you're part of a guild and serves as one of the primary game modes focused entirely on titans rather than heroes. Deep beneath Dominion lies a vast underground network, filled with enemy titan teams waiting to challenge your progress. Every victory earns valuable rewards. Gold, which you'll constantly need for hero upgrades, titan upgrades, and especially titan artifacts. The more gold you earn, the faster your account develops. You also receive Titan Soul Stones. These are incredibly important because they allow you to evolve your titans without relying entirely on opening summoning spheres. This means you can save those spheres for events where opening them provides additional rewards and better overall value. And once your titans reach maximum stars, those extra soul stones don't stop being useful. Instead, they become Titan Soul coins that can be spent in the dungeon shop, providing even more long-term value. The faster you progress toward an infinite dungeon setup, the faster your inventory and resources begin growing every single day. Then we have Titan Potions. These are one of the most important resources in the entire game because they directly increase your Titan levels. And every Titan level brings another major reward. Sparks of Power. Every time you level a Titan, you earn sparks of power that can be invested into your heroes, increasing their overall strength across your account. And once your titans are fully evolved and your dungeon economy starts running efficiently, you'll also be able to acquire additional sparks through resources obtained from the dungeon shop. The deeper you go, the greater the rewards become. And that's why mastering the dungeon remains one of the smartest long-term investments any player can make. One of the most common mistakes newer players make is spreading resources across too many titans. At first, this seems logical. After all, stronger titans everywhere sounds useful. But in reality, this dramatically slows your progress and makes reaching infinite dungeon status much harder. The goal isn't to make every titan equally strong. The goal is to create a small core group capable of carrying you indefinitely. And in 2026, despite the arrival of many new titans and new mechanics, the core philosophy remains exactly the same. Let's begin with the titans that form the foundation of almost every successful infinite dungeon strategy. The first and most important titan is Sigurd. Sigurd is far more than just a tank. He provides something incredibly valuable that very few titans can offer. Sustainability. His ultimate protects allies while simultaneously restoring health, allowing your water team to recover between battles instead of slowly losing health over time. But the most important investment for Sigurd is his weapon artifact. His weapon artifact provides healing for the entire team. If your goal is infinite dungeon progression, this should be one of your absolute highest priorities. Many players invest into multiple artifacts early on, but for Sigurd, the weapon artifact is the one that truly matters. Next comes Avalon. Avalon follows a very similar philosophy. His weapon artifact also provides healing, making him another critical piece of the infinite dungeon puzzle. During Earth battles, Avalon helps keep your team healthy, and during mixed battles, the healing provided by both Avalon and Sigurd creates incredible sustainability. Together, they form the backbone of your long-term dungeon strategy. Then we have Araji, the heart of your offensive power. Araji isn't designed to absorb damage. He's designed to destroy opponents. As a Super Titan, Araji brings enormous offensive pressure and eventually becomes capable of carrying fire encounters almost entirely by himself. Together, Sigurd, Avalon and Araji form the foundation of your dungeon progression. Whenever resources are limited, these titans should almost always receive priority. Once those three are established, attention shifts toward your supporting titans. For Earth Titans, Angus, Verdok and Eden become extremely valuable additions. For Water Titans, Nova, Mary, Hyperion and Tidus provide excellent support and utility. Interestingly, the Fire faction becomes much less important as your account develops. Eventually Araji becomes so powerful that additional fire investments become far less necessary. Many players can comfortably progress using Araji alongside titans such as Asherona and Ignis while dedicating most of their resources elsewhere. It's also worth noting that this guide does not rely on Light Titans, Dark Titans, Electo or Om. Those titans may become valuable later depending on your goals, but for reaching infinite dungeon status as efficiently as possible, they simply aren't required. Now let's talk about investments. Because this is where many players either accelerate their progress or accidentally slow themselves down. There are 4 primary ways to strengthen titans. Titan Soul Stones, Titan Potions, Skins, and Artifacts. For Titan Potions, the strategy is straightforward. Prioritize Sigurd, then Avalon, then Araji. After that, focus heavily on Hyperion, because his healing capabilities become extremely valuable during mixed battles. Next comes Angus. His ultimate is incredibly powerful and makes Earth rooms much easier to clear consistently. After Hyperion and Angus, prioritize Nova and Tidus before gradually investing into the remaining Earth Titans. This progression creates the strongest balance between survivability, healing and consistency. When it comes to skins, many players overinvest. The reality is much simpler. Max the first 2 skins of Angus. Max the first 2 skins of Sigurd. Max the first 2 skins of Araji. Then max Hyperion's first 2 skins. Those skins alone provide everything necessary for infinite dungeon progression. Now let's move on to artifacts. Again, efficiency matters. You don't need every artifact. You don't need every crown. You don't need every seal. For Sigurd, prioritize his weapon artifact. Max stars. Max level. For Avalon, prioritize his weapon artifact. Max stars. Max level. For Angus, focus on his seal. Max stars. Max level. And for Araji, invest heavily into all 3 artifacts until they reach maximum power. These artifact investments alone provide the overwhelming majority of what your dungeon strategy requires. Once your titans are built correctly, the final piece of the puzzle becomes battle selection. Because choosing the right rooms dramatically improves long-term consistency. Your highest priority should always be water rooms. The healing and sustainability provided by Sigurd and Hyperion make water battles incredibly efficient. After water rooms, prioritize Earth runes. Angus and the Earth Titans provide tremendous stability and reliable victories. Third come mixed runes. The ideal lineup here is Sigurd, Nova, Tidus, Hyperion, and Araji. This combination balances survivability, healing and damage exceptionally well. Finally, if no other options are available, enter fire runes. As your Araji becomes stronger and stronger, these encounters become significantly easier. In fact, once fully developed, Araji can often carry fire encounters almost single-handedly. And that, Guardians, is the secret behind infinite dungeon progression. Not investing everywhere. Not building every Titan equally. But focusing resources where they generate the greatest return. The dungeon remains one of the most valuable game modes in Hero Wars Alliance. Master it correctly, and you'll generate a steady stream of gold, Titan potions and sparks of power for years to come. Ignore it, and you'll always be fighting an uphill battle against players who embraced it early. So Guardians, are you already working toward infinite dungeon status? How deep have you reached so far? And do you have any dungeon tips of your own? Let us know in the comments below. Stay tuned, stay sharp. And as always, salute and friendship.